Sarah, thank you for coming on such short notice. Please, sit down. Your message said it was urgent. This is about Ronald Read's estate, correct? The old janitor who passed away last month. Yes. Sarah, you were his primary bank manager for over 30 years. I need to ask you something important. Did you have any idea? Any idea about what? Ronald was the sweetest man, but he lived so simply. He drove that old beat-up truck, wore the same flannel shirts. Sarah, Ronald Read died with $8 million in his bank accounts and stock portfolio. That's impossible. 8 million? Jennifer, this man used safety pins to hold his coat together. He collected firewood to save on heating. I had the same reaction. But it's real. Every single penny of it. And here's what's even more remarkable. He's leaving it all to charity. The library and the hospital. I saw him every week for 3 decades. He never bought anything expensive. Never traveled. Never. I don't understand. How did a janitor become a millionaire? That's exactly what I need your help finding out. Because this story. The world needs to hear this story.
I lived next door to Ron for 25 years. This is exactly how I remember it. Nothing fancy. Nothing new.
Michael, when was the last time you saw Ronald buy something for himself?
Buy something? Man, Ronald Read didn't buy things. He fixed things. See that radio? That's from the 1960s. He repaired it himself. Those books? Library sales, 50 cents each.
But didn't that seem strange? Didn't you ever wonder?
Wonder what? I thought he was just getting by like the rest of us. He worked 2 jobs his whole life, janitor at the factory, part-time at the gas station.
He was making minimum wage and saving almost everything. For 60 years.
Wait, are you telling me Ron was rich? Our Ron? The guy who walked everywhere to save gas? The guy who helped me fix my fence for free?
$8 million, Michael. And none of us knew.
My God. I once offered to lend him money when his truck broke down. He smiled and said, "I'll manage, neighbor." I always do. I thought he was just being proud.
He wasn't proud. He was purposeful. The question is, why did he live like this when he didn't have to?
Mr. Read, I've reviewed your application for investment advice. I see here you are a janitor at the factory? Yes, sir. And part-time at the gas station on weekends. I appreciate your ambition, but our investment services are really designed for, well, for clients with substantial capital. I have $5,000 saved, sir. Took me 8 years. I want to invest it wisely. You saved $5,000 on a janitor's salary? That's actually quite impressive. May I ask how? I live below my means, sir. My needs are simple. My late wife taught me that money saved is money that can work for you. Your wife sounds like a wise woman. She passed 2 years ago. Cancer. We had no children. She made me promise I'd build something. Leave something behind that mattered. I'm sorry for your loss. Mr. Read, let me teach you about dividend-paying stocks. Companies that pay you just for owning shares. Are you patient? Sir, I have scrubbed the same floors for 12 years. Patience is something I have plenty of.
Mr. Read? I'm Sarah, the new associate at First National Bank. Mr. Harrison asked me to bring these quarterly statements to you personally.
Call me Ronald, please. And thank you for driving all the way out here.
I don't mind. Actually, I hope this isn't inappropriate, but Mr. Harrison mentioned you were quite the investor. I just started in banking, and I'm trying to learn.
Me? I'm no expert, Sarah. I just buy quality companies and hold them. That's it.
But your portfolio has grown to over $300,000 in 15 years on a modest income. How?
3 rules, Sarah. Just 3. Want to hear them?
Absolutely.
1. Spend less than you earn, always. 2. Invest the difference in good companies, consistently. 3. Never sell, never panic, never stop. That's it.
That seems too simple.
Simple and easy aren't the same thing. Most people can't follow these rules for 15 months, let alone 15 years. The secret isn't knowledge, Sarah. It's discipline.
Is that why you still work 2 jobs? Even with all that money?
I like working. I like routine. And the more I earn, the more I can invest. Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world, Sarah. Time is my superpower.
I've been going through Ronald's records. Sarah, this man never earned more than $50,000 in a single year. Most years, much less. And he turned it into 8 million. It seems like magic, but it was just mathematics and time. There is something else. I found his journals. He wrote why he lived the way he did. Listen to this entry from 1992. Read it. People think I'm poor. Let them think it. Poverty is having nothing. I have purpose. Every dollar I don't spend on things I don't need is a dollar working towards something bigger than me. My wife and I never had children, but maybe this wealth can be my legacy. Maybe it can educate children. Heal the sick. I don't need a mansion. I need meaning. He chose this life. It wasn't about deprivation. It was about vision. Here's another entry, from 2005, saw my neighbor buy his 3rd new car today. He looked happy for a moment. I looked at my portfolio statement. It crossed 3 million. I felt peaceful. Different kinds of wealth, I suppose. His fades. Mine compounds. Jennifer, we have to tell this story. In a world obsessed with looking rich, Ronald was actually being rich. How do we honor that? The library and hospital are announcing the donation next week. It's the largest single donation either has ever received from an individual. Mr. Thompson, you were Ronald Read's neighbor for 25 years. When you found out he was a secret millionaire, what went through your mind?
Honestly? Shame. Deep shame.
Shame? Why?
Because I pitied him. I saw his old clothes, his simple life, and I felt sorry for him. Never once did I think he might be the richest person on our street.
He never told anyone?
Never. You know what Ronald told me once? He said, Michael, the best things in life aren't things. I thought it was just something poor people say to feel better.
But he meant it.
He lived it. While I was buying new cars I couldn't afford, getting deeper in debt trying to impress people I don't even like, Ronald was building real wealth. Quiet wealth. Meaningful wealth.
What's the lesson here?
That we've got it all backwards. We think wealth is about showing off. Ronald proved wealth is about freedom, purpose, and leaving the world better than you found it. He won. And he did it so quietly, none of us even noticed.
Today, we dedicate the Ronald Read Children's Wing, funded entirely by a man who mopped these very floors for 20 years. Ronald never had children of his own, but his gifts will heal thousands of children for generations to come. You know what's remarkable? Ronald Read never earned more than a janitor's wage. He never won the lottery. Never got an inheritance. Never had a high-paying job. What he had was something more powerful: vision, discipline, and time. He saved when others spent. He invested when others consumed. He waited while others wanted instant gratification. For 65 years, he lived below his means. Not because he was cheap. Not because he was miserable. But because he understood something most of us never learn. True wealth isn't what you show the world. It's what you build in silence. Ronald Read was my client for 38 years. I thought I was just managing a modest account. I had no idea I was witnessing one of the greatest wealth-building stories in American history. His message to all of us is simple: you don't need a high income to build wealth. You need high discipline. You don't need to look rich. You need to be patient.
This is beautiful. The Ronald Read Memorial Library. Kids who'll never know his name will read these books.
That's exactly how he wanted it. No statues. No plaques with his face. Just impact.
I've been thinking about his 3 rules. Spend less than you earn. Invest the difference. Never stop. It sounds so simple.
It is simple, Michael. That's what makes it so hard. We live in a world that tells us to buy now, worry later. To look successful even if we're drowning in debt.
Ronald whispered while the world screamed. And his whisper will echo for generations.
I found this in his house. His investment journal. First entry, 1957. Last entry, 3 weeks before he died.
What did he write?
To whoever finds this, I lived a simple life. Some called it poverty. I called it freedom. I was never rich in things, but I was wealthy in purpose. Every dollar I saved, every share I bought, every luxury I denied myself. It was a brick in a bridge to the future. I won't cross that bridge, but others will. And that's enough. That's everything. Ronald Read.
He changed my life, Sarah. And he's been gone 3 months.
That's the power of a life well lived. It doesn't end when the heart stops. It ripples forward, touching people who never even knew your name. Ronald Read's story went viral worldwide. A janitor who became a millionaire. But that's not really the story, is it? The real story is that wealth isn't about income. It's about choices. Ronald chose purpose over possessions. Patience over instant gratification. Legacy over luxury. He proved that an ordinary person with an extraordinary mindset can achieve remarkable things. Not through luck. Not through privilege. Through discipline, consistency, and time. Ronald Read died at 92. He spent his whole life building wealth in silence. And in death, he became louder than any influencer, any celebrity, any billionaire. His message? Start today. Start small. But start. Whether you're 20 or 60, whether you earn minimum wage or 6 figures. The principles remain the same. Ronald Read never sought fame. But his story will inspire millions. Because in a world obsessed with looking rich, he showed us what it means to be rich. And that changes everything. Ronald Read, 1921 to 2014, gas station attendant and janitor. Secret philanthropist. Left $8 million to charity.